Dan Sharon. You live in Russia sometimes, and you just came back from there because you were writing and putting your stuff together. So what inspires you to write songs? Is it the countries or the humans or just situations?
It's mostly the humans and the situations. I think that the time that I've spent overseas has created like just a lot of strange experiences that oftentimes make for, I don't know, inspiration for songs,
Now you moved to Los Angeles, you said, and that's a culture shock as well. It's totally different, right? So what do you know or appreciate about the States?
Oh man, I think it's also kind of different than Russia, but the idea that it's just a very complex place with lots of different sides to it, and that you can go to a different state and have a completely different experience of a place.
What is it that you guys bring on stage as a whole band? By yourself is different. You do the guitar and the nice singing, but as a band?
I think that it's that we love to play the music so much that we try to show that to the audience, that we're doing just our favorite thing in the world, when we get to play a concert together. And so it's about having that energy together as a band and then sending that to the people that are there to be with us when we're playing. I think that's my favorite part about playing in this band, is how much we all love to be playing that music together.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is Dan Sharon with Cybersex. What is this all about? Is it what the title says?
It's kind of about that. It's just like, the world is a fucked up, strange place to be a human in these days, and you take small comfort, and there's cybersex, but then there's analog sex. So like the idea behind the song is resist somehow and do it in the back of your car, the old-fashioned way. Snapchat, Pornhub, and cybersex, and electronic cigarettes, and a spray tan on the president. He's just working on a dream, I guess. Slim, fast, Botox, trophy wives, pool boys, fuck toys, magic mics. You're so pretty, won't you get in line? A face like that goes viral. Thrift store cowboys, basic chicks, glamour camping and selfie sticks. Check your online presences and never mind the grandeur. Influencers, indie bands, Wookiees, festies, lifestyle brands, electric Kool-Aid acid test, except that you can stream it all. But you and I wake up each morning, get groceries and take out the trash. Well, it's no use denying we broke it, we're buying, and I'm afraid that there's no turning back. So fill up the tank when it's cheapest, and we'll drive till it's dry, then we'll park, just to keep on fighting, to do something right and make love in the back of your car.
So what comes first? First the song, the lyrics, or the music?
It's funny, with that song, the lyrics came first, but it almost never happens that way. Most of the time it's music first, then lyrics. But that song, for one reason or another, it just like popped into my head, and all of that stuff just came flying out, which is cool,
What's like the longest time you ever had on a song?
I mean, from start to finish, you could spend years on a song, because you have the skeleton of the song, the chords and the lyrics and the melody. But then, like, if you're having a band, then you have everything else, which guitar parts and which drum parts, and you're arranging it and you're trying to figure out what it all means. And that can take a year.
What are you working on it right now? So with this, you touring is what's out, but you have already new ideas, or you soaking in Switzerland will be in a song next time?
So I think I've been in a period where I'm just sort of like doing a lot of stuff, so it doesn't leave a lot of time to really write new songs, So because I've been on the road and moving and all this other stuff, like for the last 4 months, there hasn't been as much material, but we've been in the studio in the gaps in between stuff, so we have new music that will be coming out this spring that are some new songs that nobody's heard yet.
But you play the electric guitar as well sometimes, or more acoustic?
So I play almost all electric guitar. It's just for like, solo songwriting type music. It's just like the way that an acoustic guitar sounds, I think, fills a space and is a more complete sound than an electric guitar, which has to me, it feels like a more a more specific texture that fits well with other instruments, but alone doesn't play quite as well with my voice anyways.
How serious you take life? Are you taking it with a little...
I try to, but unfortunately, I'm not that funny of a person. I try to see the absurdity and think it's funny, but most of the time I'm just like, all right, if that makes sense.
But what would be out of Daniel if music wouldn't be the one? What was your idea of a job?
I had originally intended to be a journalist, and then it just didn't work out. I was 21 at the time when I was trying to build that career, and I ended up just writing songs instead.